Hello everybody, welcome to my match. Today it is the quarterfinals. I'm going up against Mutant Ninja again. It's a bit of a pity how the tournament arranged that, but that's how they set it up to begin with. So basically I'm the number 2 position, he's the number 7 position from the ratings or the stats from the group stages, and those two meet again. So it's a bummer, but it is what it is, right? Alright, with further ado, let's start the equal matches. It's gonna be a best of 5. So it can be so it can be a long one, it can be a trio for Mutant Ninja, a trio for me, it can be quick matches. Well, let's see what's going on. It is Diamond versus Winter versus Winter. Interesting. Both of us don't start with, I think, with our strongest decks. Yeah, that's a good play for him to do that. I will definitely start with Mirtz, I guess. First, we'll do this. We'll play him right here. Cycle off the hammer. Nice. This is really good. Let's put it next to it so my baseline doesn't get killed by a whatever, like the conflicted drakes. A lot of things going on in chat. Just said I'm going live. All right, Gold Grubbers. He definitely improved some of his stuff. Nowadays I want to have my Herf being played, but I don't have anything else. Piece of Terror isn't really good at this moment. Well, if I play this one, I cycle more into my tokens. Let's see, maybe not the best move. At least it threatens his Hearth. From this point forward, it will become very difficult to deal with his buffed units. So he definitely is going to kill this one. Let's see if I can... if I play the Hearth, basically, it wouldn't matter much, because he would just kill this one unit, and I got no value out of it. So let's see how it's going. I'm very happy that I got my first Mirtz token, but doesn't matter much if I cannot beat it. Alright, it's 1 damage, which is really good for me, except the fact that I don't have anything currently to do. I cannot deal damage, that's what I want to say. This is 3, this is 3. Very annoying. Let's cycle my Summon Militia. No, let's cycle Fort of Emerald. Good. I'm super happy with this result. Let's do it like this, becomes a bit more awkward for him. And yeah, don't know, not sure. Hello, Mr. Dawn Sparks. I think my token is very close. Also, I added up a delay again for my stream, just to be sure that nobody gets influenced. But I trust Mutant Ninja that he doesn't do that. Alright. That was just going on. Basically, I want to play everything, but it's very annoying. This is 6, right? I have a feeling he can deal with this. If only I got my token. So let's pray for it. Yes. This is what we really want. Play this guy right here. Make it really awkward for him. This way it becomes a bit more awkward for him. I hope. And this is the perfect hand to get an additional 4 mana. So I get to 12. And what can I do with that? Well, all of the hammer and mirts might be fun. Prefer not to play Olf at the moment. Prefer to get value on the board. Well, that helps for him. Doesn't give me my mana. So I'm definitely gonna cycle all of the hammer out. Gonna use that. 6/8. Pretty sweet. Cool, less damage for my Dawn Sparks, which becomes more trouble for him to deal with it. I don't, yeah, just less AoE damage. This guy deals 2 anyway. Ah, the nice front line completely. And I got another token in. Most likely he will play his token, use it to get this one to 1 and destroy it. Deny me any mana gain. So far so good. Funny that we both use our winter pack decks. Smart move. I think we're similar decks where he runs Savannah with Midwinter Chaos and I have Beast of Terror, I guess. I don't think he has that one. Not gonna play that card this turn. Cycle that one out. Don't really want to play this at the moment. I'd like to have some stuff going on. Let's hope for some good cycling. Oh, this is definitely good cycling. Give me another 5 strength. Right, now the Harv is going to be really epic. Epic. Now I definitely will deal with this. The Harv will get me a lot of value. And then I can still Victor of the Melee right here. And put Lawless Hurt somewhere. He doesn't have to deal with right now. He can deal with it as well next turn. That's a good way to deal with it, right? Victors of the Melee. That works really well. Kills everything around. And then I play my guy right here. If I place it behind this one, might get double value out of it. I think I will just do this. Because he might use Midwinter Chaos, Savannahs, but also has like something to deal 1 damage. So he can get like 8 mana in return. Yeah, it's a smart move to destroy that one. I don't have anything to deal with this. But that's a bit annoying. If I play this for 6, 8, 11. This looks pretty good for me. Just played Midwinter Chaos, so I don't expect him to play it next turn. So that's why I'm keeping all of the hammer in my hand to get more value out of him. Really want to use this guy to hit his base. Hopefully soon. Because it gets really annoying. Oh, he also has his Harv. He has the Freebrooders, which is good. But he's gonna play right now. Oh, he's also playing Olf. So it will definitely become difficult for me to clear everything. I think that would be the smartest thing to do. So Olf would clear this one. This one clears this. I don't need this one at the moment, so let's cycle it out. 9, 12, 15. Yeah, let's just put the pressure on. It's a bit of a shame. But I get another one. Get my gold grubbers. So I can play fighters, victors of the melee, gold grubbers. And then have 3 mana cycling power. Because I don't want to play my Fort of Ebenrock. You're gonna see so many tokens. How he even plays this guy. It's an awkward spot for him, but it's good for his Harv. Oh, you definitely kill this, right? Oh, you will. It makes sense as well. That kills that. This kills this. This will put another unit on his baseline. Cycle this guy. He just played his Frost Hexers. Yeah, let's get more of my Harvs on the board. Outvalue him that way. And let's cycle as fast as possible. Lawless Herd will definitely get cycled. It's hard for him to deal with this guy. Oh man, so many annoyance. What will those guys buff? So I will never get through, which is very annoying. Let's just play everything right. Cycle as fast as possible back to my Harv. This is pretty good. Should think of it more often. Get extra mana. Cannot deal with these with Savannas. You cannot deal with these with Savannas. Just played Midwinter Chaos, so most likely I get additional mana. He will also has his Olf going on. You can use it defensively, which is good for him. I don't think I will care that much for it at the moment. I just want to hit his base right. play something here. I think is this. He wants to destroy this. It's like one more card. Doesn't look like he has it. So he needs to play something right here to be on the safe side. Oh, he's gonna take 2 damage on the Harv. Interesting. Well, this one doesn't do much, so let's recycle him. So basically 3, 12, 3, 12, 16, 6, 15. So that should work really, really well. Puts another token in my base. But this denies him at least everything. I only get this value back, but I can just cycle quickly back to my Harv, hopefully. Yeah, I think this is game. Dealing serious damage on his base. Sweet. It's a close one, especially in the beginning, where his Harv got a lot of value. Luckily my token came in time. Let's reap some rewards and think about what kind of deck we're gonna play. We basically need to choose which one we want to do. So what is he going to play? We all both have Swarm, Toad and Ironclad. Now I got the first win. Let's also put the score up to the 1-0. Not very confident in my Ironclad deck. Might be good to play that one and have the stronger decks for next. Change some of the cards, so hopefully becomes a bit better. Alright, let's do it for Ironclad. Whew. Alright, what? Another mirror match. I think we are on sync with each other, which is really funny. I'm definitely gonna play Finite Loopers, get my mech out, hopefully cycle into my merds, obviously. Oh man, we are on sync. Yes, he got his mirrors. Let's see if I can get something lucky as well. Oh, this is definitely the value play. So let's go for value. Be aggressive. Play more cards. Cycle quicker to my own mirrors, obviously. Alright, so that's funny that they both chooses the same decks. In the next update this guy will also buff my knight right here. It's unlucky placement, but I don't have my my thingy anyway. Let's not play for this guy. So basically this is 1 value. It is gonna be 3, so it's gonna be 4. It is gonna be 7. Why I should choose this one might be because of the bonus. And this is Well, this becomes 4, 6. So this is always the most value play. Well, this is good. And next turn I can play my own collector Mirts and hopefully linked golems. That will be awesome, and otherwise fel flares. We will definitely try to destroy this guy. It's a bit difficult because he needs to have some movement units. Units with movement, I would say. It's English, right? Alright. And in the meanwhile, I have like my Dr. Mia and my Battle Knights. So there's like 10 strength on his baseline. Yeah. Oh, it's no Masons. Really good value. 4 and it's at like 6. And this is super good for me. I will cycle this little fella. We'll start doing some damage. He will definitely has his token. Whipmakers would be pain in the ass. Deals 3. It's dead. Hopefully I will save my baseline. I can have my true shot post as well if I cycle luckily. Don't know if I have already cycled it away. Must have, but maybe in the beginning then. Well, that's 4 damage in. I don't care about this guy, so cycle him out. Trigger him, deny him baseline. And hopefully from this point forward, this becomes super aggressive. Well, he definitely is gonna play his token this turn. So I just got mine back. And my Mirts was 2 turns later. I think he played a lot of big units. Didn't have the real mana curve he desired. Also have my armed schemers. My own one. Can play Fort of Emerald in front of it. Yeah, this is gonna be awkward for him. It's also awkward for me. Better for me because I will have this guy. Do I actually want to play that? Yes, I think. Also want to secure it. I think I want to secure it more. This is after attacking. Yeah, waste of 1 mana. But this way I get a bit more security for my true shot post. He might be playing siege breakers. You never know, right? But oh, he's gonna play his Mag Workshop. Does he also has his own little guy? Right now, this one is very annoying. Doesn't matter much for me, luckily. Alright, let's think. 3-5. Play this one. I deny him this little guy. This is annoying for him as well, because now he first needs to deal with this thing on his baseline. My Fel Flares can also destroy it at the moment, if this one survives. And even if he kills it, it becomes awkward for him. Oh, this is really good for him. I think this is everything he will do this turn. Pew. After attacking. So basically what I'm going to do, want to play this one, might want to play this, get another token in and do this guy. So that's 4. I think I will even cycle Fel Flares just to get quicker to my tokens. Happy that this is placed right here. And next turn, True Shot Post right here. I can do double pew pew. If this one hits the base, he only has 2 more HP left, which becomes really awkward for him. Well, I'm fine if you can deal with it. So there's at least 1 target already from a True Shot. Another target. And even more targets. So that's pretty awesome. This only spawns if he dies. So basically this is 5, 7, 10, 11. I think this would be deny him a lot of movement. I'll still have my armed schemers if things get awkward right here. It becomes really awkward for him because he has to deal with a lot of pew pews. That's what we call them nowadays. Well, this one gets into the structure. Oh, you won't. So lead golems. So you can kill at least one of the True Shot posts. This one shoots first, so hopefully kills this one. This one becomes a little bit stronger. Right, this deals 10 damage. And then I have 7, 13. I want to have my constructs for link golems. I will cycle this guy out. So let's move this guy a bit forward. Sticky unit right there. I think this is the end. Too much value on the board. Cut my constructs. I'm ahead in the race of collect the mirts. It's gonna do some big ass push at the moment. Here, I guess. Oh, here. Secures more damage from True Shot posts. Not gonna have any use for my golems. How many mana I have this? 5, 7, 10, 12. Let's clear this one up right here. Let's clear this one up. Mia gets rid of this guy. Summon Militia. It's also pretty good that this guy becomes weaker. Like 2 strength. More chance to trigger its ability. Yeah, from this point forward. The armed schemers, debug loggers. 12, 13. Going to finish it off. The shaman is pretty good. Like 9 mana or 9 strength for 6. Oh, this is pretty well for him. I want to play this one, right? Not sure what I was doing. Don't think it matters much. There's a lot of value here, so you might have windmakers. Don't think this was a really good play. It's slowly rolling forward. Next turn I will just put these guys on his baseline. Oh, this is good for him. But can put some pressure on. 6 mana. Once this reaches his baseline, yeah, see, he's gonna try to make it awkward. Oh, pretty sweet movement. So you're gonna shoot. So I want to keep safe of my construct. Yeah, let's just so it's a bit more difficult to deal 7 damage right here. I don't need the true shot post anymore. I got this one right here. Think that is a game. Well, at least he got a strong, got some nice value in there. Maybe I was a bit too it's a bit too much that I would believe I already won. Cycle this one for something better. Let's do another pew pew. Just see what we're gonna hit. Oh, we need to try to finish him up, right? Alright, now it becomes, well, you can still deal something. I don't think he has armed schemers because he chose to tech crazy bombers. It's a slow winning deck. Well, that's another GG. Very interesting match. Don't think Mech Workshop works. Alright, let's update the score. 2-0, so this match point for me. I got 3 matches to win at least 1. So what to do again? I can only choose. Alright, what we're gonna choose. Select the decks. Let's choose this guy. I don't think this deck has a lot of weaknesses. Do we have a mirror again? Do we have it again? Another mirror match. Soul Crushers is really good. This one is also really good. But sure. Let's just do this. Oh. The match is bugged. Because we both. Let's wait a moment. Let's go to my chat real soon. Alright, something that can happen if you both challenge each other. So now it would work better, I guess. I think I had a very good hand, but I think it's fine. Alright, he has a good opening hand, which is good for him. I think I will save this one. Cycle, which is of the wild. Doesn't do anything at the moment. I want to cycle as fast as possible. Not sure if he plays Obsidian Butchers, I can be really messed up. I don't know. It's a weird play, weird hand. He has a really good hand, at least with his mirrors. Also structures, interesting. I don't think I have a structure in my deck. After attacking, jump in front of a random enemy unit. This would make sense. I'll cycle this guy. This is awesome. Cycle my own token and playing card. Get that one after the token. Don't know if it actually works like that, but one can always believe. Alrighto, Soul Crushers is gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome next turn as well. This one is really scary. I don't like conflicted rakes. So let's go for Soul Crushers. Get the 9 value out. Prefer to play more cards. But let's do that next time. Five mana. Ah, there's Lich Summoners again. Well, I'm not gonna use Curse of Strings at the moment. So let's cycle this guy out. This one is good, but I cannot reach that far. Some militia is good. Let's play a lot of cards. Go back to thingies. That's really sweet. It's cycled that one out. I think this is good for him. So Obsidian Butchers. Preserve his baseline. Cannot deal with that. Cannot deal with that either. I can do this, which is basically 6 is 10 strength, and if I do this one, alright, this is gonna be so awkward. I want my Rain of Frogs. What can I do? Let's do this. At least a little bit less value. Not sure what is going on, but this just happened. If he deals with this, then I hope that this one gets a buff. We both don't play buildings. Well, he cycles another one. I've got my own. What's he gonna do? It makes sense not to do anything funky right here. Okay, so I want this spot to be safe, but I want this guy to be killed. This is way too much mana, so that won't happen. Don't think I want this guy. It's too expensive at the moment. For just tiny bit too expensive. Let's just cycle through the cards. That's the strategy at the moment. At least this one spawns a token. This one gets most likely get buffed after attacking. So that's another 3 strength. If they're weaker unit, so this won't trigger on buildings. We will place it right here. That's nice. And I can use my Curse of Strings on that one. But I cannot do that on that. Do I actually want to get 5 damage in? But if I do this, then might only be slightly less. Let's take the risk and get a lot of board presence. If he has his own Curse of Strings, well, that sucks to be me. Really trying to play more cards so I can cycle quicker to my tokens. That's this is what I was hoping with Curse of Strings and Summon Militia. That's good for him. Strong place. Definitely not gonna play Conflicted Drakes. So let's remove that one from the equation. If I play this one, cannot do anything else. I think I really want to clean house here. Not a big fan to leaving one strength unit because of Obsidian Butchers. I think that's the risk I need to take. So I was hoping this one on turn earlier, so I could destroy this one. Even Tagor, nice. So we know what the next match is gonna be. Another mirror match. Swarm versus Swarm. All right. I expect him to play a lot of thingies. That way I would second Beast of Terrors. Alright. You have to play a lot of satires. So I would expect him to also have Beast of Terrors. Especially he knows my deck. I don't feel like we can switch the deck this much. Alright, I got a shitty opening hand. Oh, I got Moonlit Airy, which is fine, I guess, to start with. Maybe he's just baiting me. It's behind. It's nice. I don't think I run Conflicted Rakes. So let's cycle this one out at the moment. Oh, this is really good. First, let's place my Moonlit Airy. This one plays a lot of dragons, so that's going to be awkward for him. I prefer to do that turn afterwards. So this, I think, is the only sensible thing to do. And place this guy right here. I think I'm not sure about this one. Let's cycle it out. Let's get back to our own mirrors. I think that's good. Yeah. Oh, he's doing this move. All right. I don't care this much about it. Prefer this one, but then I don't have. I'm floating 2 mana. This one doesn't do anything, so let's cycle this one out. Spawn some dragons. Not sure that's the best move. At least it's a move. And go for Mirt's next turn. Or if he doesn't deal with anything, might play two these guys. It's a 6 and an 8. How he's playing it. That's pretty scary, to be honest. Oh, this is not worth it. That's not worth it either. And this might be very, very slow. Might be way too greedy. Spawn backwards. No, not that lucky. Well, I have to deal with this guy. Baited me pretty good. He's most likely just gonna walk on my base, right? Nothing I can do with it. So basically this is 7, 9, 11. Not gonna play this guy anytime soon. Was using that card more for the different purposes. So let's see what he's going to do. Most likely we'll play something right here in front of my base. Otherwise, what can I do? As deals 6 damage on his base, 2 on his baseline. Cannot put a lot of damage on his baseline. So I'm not looking forward to kill him. Hopefully he will defend. Because if he defends, I'm gonna be super happy. And that's what he's doing. So basically I am just a super happy guy at the moment. So this is 5, 8, 9. We can cycle double box. But after dealing this bunch of damage, getting my Mirts in. Very, very late, but this is also looking well. It's gonna be 7, which is a 7 and an 8. And I cycled 2 cards. Put it a bit back for my Wounded Airy. And also as AoE possibilities. We will deal with this one. And I have a lot of tokens on the board. In retrospect, I should have placed this guy a bit more here. So my Swarm Callers could become stronger. How much strength he gets from this one? 3. So he had basically full hand. I'm not gonna play this guy anytime soon. Definitely want to keep this. So this is gonna be 3, 6. This makes sense. Playing around with him with another dragon. It's my first merge token. This one will most likely generate at least 1 strength. He will deal with this one, this one. If it even generates 2, I would be very, very happy. Very interesting deck. I didn't anticipate a dragon, a pirate. Play another. Yes. Say hello to my beast. That's where I get 3 value out of it. So that's very bad for him. So basically it's 3, 7, 10. I think I'm very happy with that. Put some pressure on his base. Secure my front line. Get another army back. So I can basically infinite put satires on the board. He has to deal with this 6 damage as well. It's a bit scary to use that at the beginning. Well played, sir. Oh, nice. North Sea Dogs. Getting into value. All 3 gets 1 stronger. I'm gonna use this one. Right, just be super safe. I think it's fine. I think this is super fine at the moment. Because we have a lot of tokens on the board. You can always try to be more aggressive, but I prefer not to. And if it spawns forward, it's fine. Just don't want him anywhere soon. Just don't want him on my base. If he defends this, becomes only better for me. Let's shuffle the Lawless Herd. Let's see if I can get my Beast of Terror to clean up these tokens. Oh, this one is really good as well. And then we definitely gonna play this guy right here. Or don't care about the value at the moment. Just want to have a whole line on the board. And this one defends myself. People walking on my baseline. In the meanwhile, he needs to clear this up this turn. I think that's game. GG, Mr. Mutant Ninja, well played. Was a bit scary with your pirate swarm deck. I think it did really, really well. Very sweet. Awesome, man. This guy did a very good job. Let's put my score up for the last one. So I give my exits. Basically, I got very lucky with my Beast of Terror because he had like 11 strength on my baseline, and I could clear that up with a Beast of Terror, almost reduce it to only 2 strength. And from that point forward, he started defending. Might have been a better decision for him to just put all his units on my baseline, keep the pressure on, and because I was slowly dealing damage to his base, I didn't have a lot of cards. I didn't even have merge tokens to put 5 strengths on his baseline, and I wasn't running any commanding cards. So yeah, that just happened. I think his deck was pretty good. Really something looking forward to see other players playing with funky decks, trying something new out, and get me by surprise. Especially when he put the Lucky Charmers on the board. I was like, oh god, how am I gonna ever going to deal with this? And then, well, the stars aligned and I could deal with it. It's one of the reasons I would put the Beast of Terror in my deck to counter his satires. But he just played Pirates, so it was lucky for me. So this was the quarterfinals for the DGL Championship. I hope you enjoyed the stuff going on for this match. Sadly, it was again against Mutant Ninja again, just after the group stages, but I think we had very different matches today as the previous one, so they're definitely worth it and very good experience as well. So I'm happy that we did this. Sadly for him, he's out of the tournament because it's single elimination in the quarterfinals. And well, let's see who I'm going to face the next one. It can be Quaker or Murmelo. Don't know both of those players, so I'm very interesting to see what kind of decks they are playing with. I think Quaker is also one of the streamers, so I might have a sneak peek into his deck, as he most likely will do with mine. So that will be an awkward, I'm gonna fight against your decks, you're gonna fight against mine, and then we just play random decks against each other without knowing what we are doing. So that will be fun. For now, thank you guys for watching. If you like this, well, you can always follow me on Twitch. Get a notification when I stream again. I will do these kind of tournaments. I will also stream for Just Leisure, grinding, experimenting with new decks. And I've been also doing like more Q&A sessions. The first one was with Cap. So if you would like to see more of those things be included in it, then feel free to follow me. If you watch this on YouTube, well, awesome. Give a thumbs up. If you have any questions, any remarks on the matches or my stream or my YouTube channel in general, feel free to ask them. And obviously subscribe to my channel so you get updates for everything that's going on there, with all the new videos for my streams, but also the fun matches I'm playing with experimental decks or strong decks or funny decks or whatever, right? So see you guys around. Thank you for watching.